Hey, this is Parker Smith with Palmer House Properties in Atlanta. We're going to do a real quick video today on the Zestimate and the things Zillow does not know. We live in an era where knowledge is very widely distributed, but real estate is stubborn, and real estate requires kind of an intimate on-the-ground knowledge to get an accurate pricing assessment of any given house. For all the fancy algorithms and technology, the bottom line of any online estimate of your home's value is that it's going to default to and rely heavily upon an average price per square foot. So you take the value of a recent home sold and you divide it by the number of square feet in that house, and it gives you an average per square foot. That's basically what the Zestimate is doing for you. So what Zillow doesn't know is if your house has actually been updated at all. They don't know if you've got a brand new designer kitchen. They don't know if you have an old range from 1955 with push buttons on it. They don't know if you have a new heating and air system. They don't know if you have a new patio, new porch, if the house has been painted, if you have new hardwood floors, or if you still have old carpet that the cat peed on. Zillow doesn't know any of that, and it can't factor any of that into its pricing model. So it's kind of like playing horseshoes. Close does not count. If, for example, you had a $500,000 house and your online estimate is off by 5%, you could end up overpricing your house by $25,000, which would guarantee that you're not going to get any offers. You could also underprice it by $25,000 and leave all that money on the table. And if that sounds like an extreme example, I promise you it's not. I've seen Zestimates that were off 10, 20, 25% from the actual value of a home. Here's a quick example. I ran the number for my North Decatur neighborhood here in Atlanta and found that the average per square foot is $196. Yet I know of a house that just sold just down the road that went for about $308 a square foot. Well, in addition to leaning heavily on the average price per square foot, Zillow also leans heavily on tax records. So for example, if you pull a permit to renovate your kitchen, the county knows that you've got a brand new kitchen in their house, and they can update the valuation on that house for the tax purposes. The reality is many people don't bother to pull those permits. They redo their kitchens, their baths, they remodel their basement, add a deck on the back of the house, and never bother to get a construction permit, so the county never knows about it. And consequently, if the tax records don't reflect it, then Zillow has absolutely no way of knowing. So when you need to know what your house is worth today based on local market conditions and based on the conditions of your house, you need very hyper-local knowledge, not a computer algorithm. So when looking at the Zillow Zestimate, just be aware that it is primarily based on the average price per square foot. That's important information to know. That's going to give you kind of a baseline of what your house is worth. But if you've done a significant amount of work to the house, it's probably worth much more than Zillow is telling you. So I hope that's helpful. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment below. We've got a lot more videos coming up about the Atlanta real estate market, and specifically the North Decatur area, which is just east of Atlanta, and it's a terrific place to live.